works. He must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Hi.
If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing.
Back off, civilian.
Hey.
Out of my way, Wastelander.
Paladin Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Had some help from our new friend. I've offered her a place on our team, but I'm not sure she's willing to accept. In the meantime, she's welcome to take shelter here, as long as she doesn't get in our way.
Hey.
Halen might only be a scribe, but she can kick some serious ass. I wouldn't mess with her
There's
if I were
still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So...
Sure. I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
When do I get to head up to the Pridwin?
Paladin Dance will decide when you're allowed up there. Until then, I'm afraid you're stuck with us.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
You upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
You gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Does this mean I'm one of you now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Scribe Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder?
Why does he hate me?
He doesn't hate you. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
That's none of your business. Look, just give Reese some time. I'm sure he'll see you're a valuable member of the team, and he'll come around. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
What exactly does a scribe do for the Brotherhood?
We do everything that the pilots and the soldiers need to keep all of their operations running. All the scientific research, the repairs, the tactical planning, you name it. We do all of the technical work. Of course, I'm a field scribe, so I'm boots on the ground with the soldiers, but I kinda like pulling the trigger every once in a while. Anyway, I won't bore you with any...
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Halen,
You find that technology yet?
here it is.
Great. I'll get this documented and ready to send off. Here. You earned it. The Commonwealth won't be running out of tech anytime soon. Once you're ready, come find me.
Affirmative.
Great. You've got the area on your map. So move it.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division.
Sure.
He's the model of what every Brotherhood's... If we're going to war, I can promise you. That being said, you're about to get to... I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station.
May as well keep crosshairs on our foreheads
That
while
minigun
we're at
in front of you, loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of S.P.E.C.I.A.L is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Sir. Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridlin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around. If you want to earn your place among the best. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Common. As the captain of this vessel, I won't... Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly. Now, was there anything else?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. If you have any questions...
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder... Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the... Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon's home.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a council, known as the Institute, A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance, seeing as he's one of my most respected, therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar, welcome aboard the Pridwin Soldier.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Gonna drag that joke around.
Jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. And meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Hey there.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting port.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down. You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital, Wasteland. There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Hey.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scat off my boots.
Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician. A formidable I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
I was very impressed with him.
Exactly. With that, I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking. Not to put too fine a point on it.
So, what's all this?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to... As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the common. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be
What
a
do you want?
super mutant.
A smart soldier is always prepared.
If it looks dead, put 1 more in its head for good measure.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
Welcome
Can't
aboard,
fix it.
sister. I can fix it.
I think you should.
You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire truck.
Right on target.
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you. So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting. What were you expecting? The last batch of recruits we took on were Wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to... Sounds like you have a pretty full plate. Plate? Hell. There isn't a day that goes by on this... And since I'm stuck in this room... You feel like telling me how you ended up that way? That's a little personal, don't you think? If we're going to be working... I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly... Anyway, I'm sure there's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in... Oh, and if you need any work done... Now, if you'll excuse... Right.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cave.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably... The powers that be have me locked. If you need to stock up on supply...
Wait, buy them?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on this.
What sort of extra work?
Oh, no. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one, after you're done with the meat. In the meantime, if you ever need anything...
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done. The air superiority we need to win this fight.
Not now, ma'am. There's science to be done.
I don't know about Scribe Mariah. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness.
Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you are injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted. If I can crack the code, I can equip her.
What do you mean, crack?
The genetic code. You see, the ionizing radiation left. However, after several generations, I believe I've discovered how, instead of decades,
I'm sold. If you're looking...
I appreciate the offer, but the specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
Will I get some of that new compound?
If I make a breakthrough, you'll be the first person I get. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed. All you have to do is pick up any vying. Hey, I really appreciate you doing.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance would mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't be smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lyons still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city. Buildings taller than I've ever seen. Some that nearly clipped the Pridwin. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The Wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. I understand the stress of our mission is great, and for that reason I'm inclined to show leniency for the damage you've done. Your reassignment will be effective immediately. Welcome to Recon, Initiate. Do us proud.
That's it.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Ad Victoriam, sister. You haven't lived until you tick the wrong vertebra. Now that's a challenge.
Needs guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of secret mutants for you.
Lucky bastard. You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Carry food with you. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass. Not everything you... Oh.
Can't talk while I'm on duty.
Finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed?
Wouldn't Vault Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a...
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No, never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood?
Sure. Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got... I see no reason to prevent you from... If you ever need medical assistance...
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these...
I suppose I could stop working for a moment.
Which books contain
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies. That's why I consider everything else.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting.
Just learning my way around the Predwin.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. Under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully behind setting up... Unfortunately,
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memo. I'm authorized to pay you for each... And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Proctor Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
Excellent. A scribe's work is never done. Meet the scribe on the ground. Your mission, once found, the scribe will extract the data, and you'll return both data
despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
going down.
Careful. The illumination level here is below minimum. Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
I want this one's head.
Maintain your position!
going down.
Who's there?
Temple? Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Out there.
Sweet. Nice try.
sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Super mutants. I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes. As members of the Brotherhood. So...
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the...
Right.
The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to happen.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Here's payment for a job well done. Please, if you can spare the time for another patrol, come find me.
I found some technical documents for you.
These will prove interesting. I'll file them immediately. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your
Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I can handle another patrol.
Good. Good. Your assigned scribe will meet you at the airport. There, he'll give you the research patrol location. Return with both scribe and data.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Yeah. See what's...
Well, to fix the problem.
Took one chem too many.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Right?
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
I think I soaked up some rats out there.
Blood pooling in the gums?